So hello everyone, thank you so much for joining this meeting. So we are here to discuss about the Amazon's new grocery store which is about to open in Los Angeles. And I know you came from far distances and this is very important project. So thank you everyone for joining this meeting. So today we have here with us is Jeff, who is CEO and President of Amazon. Thank you, Jeff, for making it over here. And then we have Tim, Allison, Todd, Ruchi, Dwight, John, Ken, Lisa. So I welcome everyone. Myself, Deepak Awad, as a project manager of this grocery store, which is about to open in LA at the end of the year 2020. And so let's get started with this meeting. So yeah, what do we have? We have as a Amazon, we have current services of e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, artificial intelligence. So in e-commerce, as you all know, we do a lot of Amazon basically started with this concept of online selling and online shopping and getting the delivery right at your doorstep. So this is how Amazon was started, and that has been our main focus since so many years. So we already have that. And then cloud computing, which through which we manage our data, we store it, we analyze it, and then we also do a lot of data transfer work. And then we have digital streaming. As you all know, Amazon Prime Video, it's having like lots of subscription day by day, and we are adding a lot of new shows in that, and it's been running successful. So it's been going good. And then we have this artificial intelligence, which is we just joined this artificial intelligence like few years back, and we have been doing great in that. So since we have been doing great in all of the departments that we have started so far since the start of Amazon back like 27 years ago, so why not grocery stores? It looks like a funny idea, like why would Amazon open a grocery store? It already have so many things, but why not try one more thing? As you all know that Walmart has been pretty much a successful store, and it has so many stores worldwide, especially in US. It is the largest employer for the whole United States, and we at Amazon, we are known as the big four companies of the world. So why not try our hand at that? So this looks like the beginning of new grocery chain. So we are initiating the grocery chain market through this grocery store, which we are about to start in LA, of course with your support. And so like this concept came in Jeff's mind few months back, and then I was even present at that meeting, and our research team and few regional managers and myself. So we came to the conclusion that grocery stores would be a great idea, because what do we have? We have lot of data. We have so much data that no other company in the world has that. Data that can really make this company a huge profit. We have been delivering goods to worldwide through Amazon website, and so more than anyone else, we know what is in customers' mind, from which area, what are the specific needs of the customer from specific area, what do they order quite often. So we have so much data. Why not use it in a way that no other grocery store has done it ever before? And then how can we use it? So I think it pretty much the first point that I discussed, it pretty much gave the answer for this point. Like we can use this data to open the stores in those specific areas and just put the products that are most sold in those areas, and then we can use that data to really target the customers in in optimistic way. So how we can be competitive in market? So we can be really competitive in market if we can deliver the grocery supplies to the home. Mostly people want fresh food, and so they step out of their home, they go to the Walmart, they go to Whole Foods market, or they go to some other stores to just buy fresh food. And I have seen that people usually buy lot of stuff from Amazon, but it's not food many times. And if we open a store which can offer cash out, uh, pickups, and then delivery system faster than any other stores, then we can be really competitive in the market. And what are the chances to make this project a success? Well, you'll think that I am very optimistic here, but I feel like there's 100% chance that this project can be successful, and we are just going to see how we are going to achieve that 100% success through this presentation. So grocery store location, what are the factors that we need to consider? So we have to see that it should be comfortably close to residential area. The main factor that we are going to focus while opening this grocery store is transportation of products from supplier to our grocery store, transportation of products from our store to the residential areas, or even traveling of the residents from their own house to the grocery store. So we should be focusing on the locations where we can have many people coming very comfortably by traveling. So it can be closer to the bus stops, it can be closer to the residential areas, and it can be closer to any train stations. So we are going to figure that out. And mostly what the second point which we have here is close to other stores where people usually go for shopping. So what I've seen is like there are usually lot of stores at just one place, and why that's the reason is because people, when they come out of their house, they just don't go and buy one thing. They want to see other few things. If the stores are in line at the same place, then they would just go to some restaurant, they'll eat something, and then they'll go in Target to buy some electronics. They'll go in Best Buy to buy some electronics, and next they see Walmart, they'll buy some groceries from there, and then they'll go to bookstore, they'll buy books. So it's like how it works is like they just, all the stores, though they are in competition with each other, they just want to be close to each other so that they'll have the customers can have access to them very easily. So that's really important point to consider. And so availability and cost of land in designated area. Usually to find the land in such areas is quite difficult, because LA, as you know, it's such a crowded city. It has so many stores, and then like if we have to find the land which is close to the already established shopping mall or big stores, then it's really hard. We'll be able to find it, but it's gonna be very, very costly. And this is the last, but like not, it's a very important thing, is like rules and regulations. We should be able to follow all rules, laws and regulations while selecting the grocery store location. So far we have come up with two options for land acquisition. One is close to residential area, but it is not in the vicinity or vicinity of the other stores or malls. And the second one is adjoining to other malls. And So as I told you before that even though it is costly to have a store close to other stores, we are going to go ahead with that option because I want this project to be 100% successful, and I believe every one of you is with me on that. Even if we spend a lot of money at the start, I know like the rate of success for this project would be quite high. And then we have Kenneth Mahar here, who is a real estate agent who has been helping us to selecting land for a lot of our Amazon offices, and even in LA he has been working with LA Dawn Group for last few years, and he's going to finalize the deal for us in next 2 weeks. So I would say like we'll be able to get the land in our hand at around 2nd March 2020. So construction overview. This construction part would be handled by DLF Builders Group. We have awarded this project to them, and Ruchi Shah, senior civil engineer from DLF Group, is going to be in charge of the construction work. And here is the deadlines for all the construction work, and there is a detailed deadline project document that we are going to hand over to this construction company before everyone reviews it. And then this is pretty much the bigger picture that we see over here. Groundbreaking 25th March, and the testing would be 15 December, and you all know the store opening would be 25th December. So it's quite tight deadline, but I believe in DLF Builders Group that they would be able to complete this in time. And so the suppliers contract view, it would be handled by Tim Ninan, who is regional manager, and Todd Southard, who is network and logistics in charge. And the main factors that they are going to consider for this is quality, quantity, cost, liabilities, delivery, and availability. And hiring employees and temporary contractors. So Alison Rizzo is our regional hiring manager, who is responsible for hiring full-time employees and contractors for this project. The key elements for hiring employees or contractors would be list of positions. We'll be looking out for available employees in the existing offices Amazon. Otherwise, we are going to post advertisements and conduct interviews. There will be selection process, and they'll be given the start date according to their positions. So delivery logistics. Dwight Rickey is regional head for USPS. Thanks Dwight for joining us. So he'll be handling the contract between USPS and Amazon. The direct contacts for him would be Todd Southard and myself. So we'll just go with the overview, the delivery covered areas. The main factors to consider while signing a contract for delivery would be what all areas we can cover for online delivery options, and then time it takes to cover those areas, or time it takes to reach the farthest point in the covered area. And then we are going to go through which products we can deliver and which products we cannot, because depending on the size of the products we have to decide on that. Then hiring of contractors by Amazon and USPS. So this will be very much described detailed in the contracting page. And then the final would be rates of delivery for Amazon and customers from USPS. Laws and regulations. So land acquisition should follow all city laws, environmental norms, standard regulations. The utility should not create pollution and abide the environmental laws. Waste and recyclables should be handled by abiding city and state laws. Construction department should take care of permissions, paperwork, and follow all the laws meant for construction. So this is the timeline of the project and review of the deadlines. We are on the final slide. So this land acquisition would be completed on 22nd of March, and construction would start on 25th March, and hopefully it would end by 25th of November 2020. The hiring process would start this week in 15 Feb 2020, and it would end on 15 December 2020. So supplier contractor sign would be first choose